in case of programming, there is a life cycle for that program development, different phases of the development. Okay, so as I said earlier, the program is a set of related instruction to solve a particular problem, and to write that set of instruction is called programming. Say for example, this is an example: a minus b whole square is equal to k equal to a minus b, result equal to k into k. So this is your problem. Okay, you want to solve a minus b square, and for that what you need to do, you need to first you have to solve a minus b, and then that result will be stored in a variable called k, and then you multiply k 2 times, you will get a minus b square, right? So similarly, if you want to convert Celsius temperature into Fahrenheit or Fahrenheit temperature into Celsius, you need to follow this formula. You need to convert them into one by one, and then you will get the result. So this is the basic set of instruction you need to follow to solve a particular problem. Now programming is to convert this set of instruction for your computer, which will solve on behalf of you. Okay. So designing a program means defining the logical flow of a program. So to solve this task, logical flow, what will be the logical flow? How the program will take the input, how it will produce the output, what will be the intermediate steps. All these things you have to design before writing the program. So as a whole, the program development life cycle looks like this. Okay, where you have 2, 4, 6, 7 steps, 7 basic steps. Okay, 7 basic steps. Understanding the problem, that is the first step. So if I ask you to solve or convert Celsius temperature into Fahrenheit temperature, so you have to understand first what is Celsius temperature is, what is Fahrenheit temperature is, how you can convert it, and what kind of value I will give. All these things you have to understand. Okay, like if I ask you to convert a Celsius temperature into Fahrenheit, and if I give you, okay, a degree is a Celsius temperature, and convert it into Fahrenheit, and then when you try to convert it, then you realize a is not a number. So how you will convert it? So understanding everything from the input to the output. Okay, and the end. Say for example, you have given, sir, k is the output, and what I will understand is that k is not a number. So you have to give the output in a understandable format. So everything you have to understand before developing a program, and the understanding the problem, understanding the inputs, understanding the outputs, everything. Okay. So professional computer programmers write program to satisfy the need of others. Others means the end user, like you and me and any other user. Programmer must first understand what the user want. Okay, the output. Okay, what the user want. What is the output? Say for example, I want centigrade to Fahrenheit. So what I need a temperature first. It's not a distance. It's a temperature. Okay, then I have to understand what is the meaning of this Fahrenheit, how the Fahrenheit will be represented. So all these things I have to understand before writing a program. So when a program runs, the logic is as a cycle of input, processing, output, operation. But when you plan a program, so the running a program means you have input, give the input to the code will process the input and give the output. So that is the basic way of running the program or executing the program. But when you are planning to write a program, that time you have to understand the output first, that what output you have to generate, and then what input you need to generate that output, and then what will be the steps in between you have to perform. So first output, then the input, and then the processing steps to convert those inputs to output. So these are the steps you have to understand before writing the problem. Then plan the logic. Plan the logic means in which way. Okay. Say for example, if I ask you to do multiplication of 2 into 3. Okay. So there is a two way to do that. One is directly you have the table where you know that what is the result of 2 multiplication of 3. And there is another way, you add 2 plus 2 plus 2, and then you get the result. So which logic you will follow and what is your cup of tea, that you have to understand. Everything is not that all the logic you can apply or you can create or you can develop. So what are the logics available to you? What are the logics are easiest to develop? What are the logics are quick to develop? All these things you have to consider before writing the code. So planning a program as developing an algorithm, and for that what you have to do, you have to write some set of steps, and those are called algorithms. So programmer plans the steps of the program, decide what steps to include and how to order them. So order is important, steps are also important, but order is more important than the steps. If you mismatch the order, if you mix the order, then the problem will be different. If you miss some steps, you will not be able to get the result. Okay, and for that planning you have three different ways to do that. And there is another way, there is actually 4 steps, and nowadays you have many other steps also, like flowchart, pseudocode, algorithm. All these tools are available for this. Another fourth, you can say hierarchical tools, okay, by which you can plan to solve a particular computer problem. So an algorithm is a sequence of steps or rules you follow to solve a particular problem.